Painting for centuries and centuries used to be the language to represent the world. Then, from the 19th century on, photography was invented, which created a much more precise and effective way that world could be, all the events and subjects and stories in the world could be represented. Now, my interest was to take the ancient art of painting and marry it to the new invented work of photography. I see painting as the framework that speaks about art and speaks about the history, the deep history of visual culture, and photography that touches upon the immediate, the everyday, and the changing world of everyday life. I'm attracted to bold colors. And there's some themes that I've evolved based around locations: the studio, museum, and street. The studio is like my personal space, like the painting in the background here that shows the subject of making something. Then, of course, works from the studio go to the museum for public exhibition, so that's a public space. And then there's the street. The street is the, you might say, the world, the everyday public space that everybody moves in. So there's a lot of subject matter there that tells us about contemporary society and people. When I combine my photographs with an abstract painting, then I'm trying to make a sensory, beautiful representation or image, and an effective one too, and one that is distinctive and one that people can remember or relate to or even question. So I keep my painting part as absolutely simple and direct as possible, just as direct and simple as my photography. You have ideas and you want to express them. Now you make a work of art that expresses that idea, a visual idea, and you exhibit it. So the exhibition process, that's the object of it. It's just giving something to the world from my point of view, exhibiting the work and hoping that people will see what it is that I think I'm getting at. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing until it's up on the wall. You do the best work you can, you know, and that's where the real energy comes in, you know. You have to look very critically and very, you know, closely at what I'm doing, what I think I'm doing, and is this something that I think I can stand behind? As, in fact, you know, there's works that they don't leave the studio unless it passes my inspection test. You have to have a lifelong trajectory too. It's not just, oh, I'll try this out to see if it works, and if it doesn't work, I'll do something else. And you have your good years and your bad years, and it goes up and down, and sometimes you think that nobody's interested at all, and then it turns out that suddenly you're swept away in a lot of demands. That's part of the excitement and the fun of it, you know.